I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're going to hear about it. And first up is Hulk Hogan. He was 9 out of 10 promo, 9 out of 10 look, but a 1 out of 10 wrestler. And he was the one that sabotaged me as soon as I went over to the WCW and made sure they did absolutely nothing with me. Hulk Hogan didn't know how to make anyone but Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was a piece of shit. And Ric Flair's next, and I always thought it was very comical when people said that Ric Flair was the greatest of all time. Rick always had a very ancient style of wrestling, How many times are you going to go out there and do this? Do this, do this? That's great, that makes you great. I don't know. I don't think so. But Triple H is another one. Triple H, he never had a great match. And I always looked at Hunter as a real ass kiss. Never one of the boys. And now he's doing a lousy job with the creative. And I always said that would happen. If Triple H ever took over the creative, it would go right down. And that's exactly what happened. And then he's got his boy toy there, that two-faced lying chicken shit, Shawn Michaels. That's a snake who'll never change its stripes, for sure. And Dean Malenko is another guy I'd like to air my grievances with. Because Dean Malenko, he could never draw a dime. And I also like to air my grievances with my brother Bruce, because everyone knows that my brother Bruce knows nothing. Also like to air my grievances with bodybuilders. Talk about zeros in life. That's all they do. Just lift weights all day. That's all they do. There's no art to that. I will never have any sort of respect or regard for bodybuilders whatsoever. But another person I need to air my grievances with is that stupid idiot, Eric Bischoff. Never had a clue what the hell he was doing. He reminded me of that guy from The Wizard of Oz. The guy who was behind the curtains pulling the strings, but he was really doing nothing. But I'd go in there all the time and say, how about you put me with Booker T or Benoit or Kurt Hennig? And he'd say, oh, we can't do that because the sky is blue. Walk out of his office and be like, wasn't even a reason. And above all, I'd like to air my grievances with Bill Goldberg, because he kicked me in the head and costed me millions of dollars, 20 years of my career, and gave me a stroke. I remember Kurt Hennig, he would tell me every night how hurt he was from taking all those spears from Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg was the shits. It's the shits. I can't take